Alright, so today I was be like, I finna go to school, get on my education. I'm finna go to college, gonna get me some further education, gonna get me in the music, gonna get up in that audio engineering major. Right. So I get up in that school and I just be like, ooh, this gonna be a good day. This gonna be a good day. I get me some gum, new flavor gum. Okay, straight up when I bought it, it tastes like poo poo caca. It was so nasty. I was like, this be nasty. Then, as I was buying my gum, I was pissed off because I bought this gum and I spent like $2 on it. $2 on some nasty gum. I'm walking to school and I'd be listening to my jam. I'd be like, this is the Foster. This is the Foster of the people. Ooh, this be my jam. I'm like jamming down the street and some boy straight up moons me right in front of me, trying to tie his shoe, straight up showing all his butt. Seriously, boy, pull up your pants or buy some new underwear or buy some new pants that fit for real. Anyway, so I be going into school with my sister. I'm telling my sister, let's go get up in this Bible with my church folks. Let's go get up in it with the brothers and the sisters. And she's like, yeah, I'll be there in a minute. So I get up in this Bible and nobody's there. What the heck? I was like, I'm trying to get up in this Christ. So I called my friend Jeremiah, right? I was like, Jeremiah, boy, you better get up in this Christ with me. And he was like, oh, I'm coming in a minute. So everybody's there. Finally, I call my sister. I'm like, where are you, girl? And she's like, oh, I already have my quiet time. I was like, girl, you need to come up here, get up in this Christ, get up in this Bible, get up in this Jesus. We need to start off the new year right. She goes, I'm done. She hangs up in my face. All right, I already needed Jesus, so I was just like, let's just get up in this Bible. I read Quiet Time. Jeremiah, thank you for preaching, boy, because it was so good. I was like, so good. This was so good. So I had me a good old time in my Quiet Time. Then I'm like praying, right, to myself, because I need a prayer. It's my first day of class, second semester. I'm ready to get my classes on, and I get my schedule, and they messed up my schedule. Okay, first of all, let me tell you what I got. First things first. First period, chemistry, with some new teacher, Mr. West. He's pretty cool. He's pretty tight. He's pretty chill. I liked him. First day of school, he has coloring and whatnot. I'm okay with it. You cool, Mr. West. You and me cool. We tight. Second period, Miss Zapata. We get up in the Zapata-ness. I'm trying to find super glue for my shoes and couldn't find the super glue. Broke a drawer, too, just trying to figure out where the super glue was. Didn't find it, but it's all right. I don't need super glue now. I get up in that ASL, she's signing, I'm doing my work. I already got 10 points just from the class. Doing my warm-ups, doing my ASL. I learned some new sign language. Ready? This is leader. And what else? Let's get up in the sign language. This is, Martin Luther King. Right? I be up in that. So we learned some new sign language, and I was getting up in it. I had me a good time. Third period comes. Here's where my schedule is messed up. Why in the world do I have TA third period? Who am I going to TA for third period? I don't know nobody third period. I was pissed. That's my math class. That's usually my math class, y'all. I was ready to be all up in that algebra 2, and nobody knew what to do. So I was like, okay, well, I'm going to change my schedule. So I go to the counseling office. I'm like, you need to change my schedule because I'm not about to have my last semester of school or my last semester of the senior year be all jacked up. And what does the teacher tell me? We'll change it later. All right. Okay, you change it later. I'll be back later. I'll see you later. And I'll change my schedule. So what do? I get up in that office, right? I'm like, hand me a teacher script, and I go to the teacher that I want to TA for, and she gives me a slip, right? And I'm like, all right, Ms. Bates, I'll see you eighth period, me and you. So then I go back to the office, and I'm like, what am I supposed to do now? I'm not supposed to TA until eighth period. And they're like, just hang around. Okay, first of all, if you walk outside of class, all the deans are up out there, and they're like, get to class. I don't even have a class. Whatever. So the bell rings. Oh, I see my girl Jamie too. She's back at school. What? Okay, anyway. So the bell rings, right? And I go up in that school in my fourth period, and I'm like, AP Lit. I do not need to be in AP Lit. It's too much work for me. But I love me some reading, some educational books and whatnot. So I had me up in that class, ready to like learn some educational stuff. And there's a substitute. How in the world are you gonna have a substitute the first day of school? Well, substitute was cool. It was all right. He read my script. It was pretty cool. But then I found out that we were supposed to read a book over the vacation. Honey, it wasn't working for me. I definitely didn't read a book. After finding out that I needed to read a book, I found out that it was the longest book in the world that nobody could read. You know I'm going to spark note it. You know I'm going to spark note it. So, get out of fourth period. It's lunchtime. I'm having lunch with my girls, with my drama kids, with my Eric, Nikki, Summer Lakin, Chris up in there. We got up in it. It was good. Had our lunch, talking about the vacation. You know how we do it. Next period, it's Wiesner. We got fifth period Wiesner. It was pretty cool. He's a pretty chill teacher. He knows how to do it. He's talking about life, whatever. This, that. Teaches us about life. It was pretty good. Sixth period, we get up in that drama, and then I find out I'm supposed to be at rehearsal. It's not in my schedule. You can look through my calendar. It was not in my schedule. So I didn't ask my mama if I can be after school. So I told him I can't stay. And he was like, why not? Just talk to your mom. Honey. You may not know how it works, but it doesn't work like that. You have to tell your mama the day before. You can't just be telling her up in that day. You can't just be like, Mom, I'm going to hang out with my friends. You got to tell her the day before what your plans are for the week. That's how mamas work, okay? So, especially that's how my mama works, and you need to understand that, okay? So, he just blabbing. You need to be responsible. It's 24 days until the play. Look, I'm at the end of the play. That's all I have to do is the end of the play, and I got to be signing and whatnot. I'm all up in that sign language. Leader, Martin Luther King, don't get me started. I know my lines. I know my lines and my partner's lines, so don't even get me started, all right? All right. Then what happens? You want to know what happened? This symbol. Then I got to go to 7th period, Algebra 2. I'm ready to go to sleep. I got to go to Algebra 2. By the end of the day, I was so done. Trying to learn some math. He was like, oh, let me just do some review. That was not no review. I'd never learned that before. I definitely did not learn that before. He's trying to teach me something. I'm like, what are you talking about? This is the first day of school. I don't even know what 1 + 1 is. You need to slow down. You need to slow down, Mr. Upadhyay. I don't know who you are. I don't know who you think you are. Whatever, I'm going to switch out of class. So, that was my awful day, first day of school. By the time I came home, I was just knocked out. I didn't even know what I was doing. I was just asleep. I think I dreamed about something. I don't remember. But yeah, so, leave me a comment and tell me how your first day of school was. I can't wait to hear it. Yeah. So, also, leave me a request for a video that you want to do, that you want me to cover. I'll try and do one really soon. I'm trying to get some instruments, so we'll see who's going to play. And yeah, so leave me a comment saying how your first day of school was, or post a video response, whatever you want to do. All right. Peace.